So, Baneslayer coming down. 6/6 first strike flying lifelink, by the way. I was kind of hoping to save that, like we're already close to having the 7 mana anyways. But I think you just have a hard time passing up on $2 or $3. I mean, that's going to be pretty hard for them to come back. How's it going, y'all? Time to smash MTG. Today we're back with some more MTGA standard action. Today it's a new day, new season upon us, so why not jank it out a little bit? We're back down, in gold because we didn't play as much last year either. Ended at Plat 3 because I didn't touch a ladder for, the usual 10 days before the season ended. But hey, new season, let's jank it up a little bit. Gonna try some Jeskai Lukka, Jeskai Transmorgify. This is a pretty self-explanatory list, but a cool one. Basically, we're playing some kind of control-y type cards early on. We have Yorion to blink a lot of these kind of things. But basically, we're trying to make tokens, whether it be an 0/4 wall of Birth of Melitis, Omen of the Sun tokens, Raven Warning tokens, or Elspeth tokens. But the goal is to do one of those on turn 3 or 2. So that way on turn 4, we can Transmorgify, or if we have to wait turn 5, we can Lukka. We Transmorgify, hitting the only creature in the deck, which is Dream Trawler. So for best of one, it's an interesting one, because you can potentially have turn 4 Dream Trawlers, which can sometimes just run away with the game. But also, with Raven's Warning, if you see this third part of the chapter here, you may put a card that you own from outside the game on top of your library. So we can go and grab a Coma. We can go grab a Vorinclex, a Kogla, maybe a Masker Worm, maybe a Baneslayer Angel. So kind of just depending on what the situation is, we can grab one of these cards and put it into play guaranteed with a Transmorgify or with a Lukka. So it's an interesting deck list. Curious to see how this goes. I don't have very high hopes for this one, to be honest, just because it's so kind of janky and weird. But hey, it's neat. Maybe it'll do some damage. So let's take it in there, see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day is against Suiyoshi, I think. On the draw. By the way, coin flip. In the dark, not a bad hand though. We got a Glass Casket, a Selfless Savior. Okay. They got the snow-covered plains, so I'm assuming this is mono white. We'll bottom the castle for now. Let's pass the turn. Interesting decision here, because I can either choose to foretell Doomscar or I can Glass Casket. And even though it's kind of annoying with the Selfless Savior, but I think I have to still foretell the Doomscar here. Just because if I don't, this is the only turn I can get it down, on that turn 3. So. Sentinel's Eyes there. It's an interesting addition. Maybe this is a different version. I think we just foretell here, though. Foretell their doom. Scar them with doom. If I had a Transmorgify in hand, there's a good chance I would maybe just play the Raven's Warning and try to wait it out. Their clock isn't super huge right now, but let's see what the follow-up is. Season Hallowblade. Alright, this Doomscar is looking worse and worse. And this is one thing that's actually been noted by a few people. How, even though it's nice that we have things like Doomscar. I mean, not for me, it's not nice, but for the control enthusiasts out there, it's nice to have a 3-mana board wipe. But the meta's kind of shifted where, like this mono white deck, for instance, they play Selfless Saviors, they play Season Hallowblade, they play Faceless Haven, which you can't Doomscar. There's just a lot of resilient threats that really help them get around it. And we can still Glass Casket, but Glass Casket is weak to things like Skyclave Apparition. So, see what they do here. Hopefully, they kind of flood the board out now. Sword of the Realms. Okay, they're definitely missing mana here. We're getting kind of lucky there. What do I want to do here? Because I got a few options. I could play Omen of the Sea. I could play the Raven's Warning. I think I just want to play Raven's Warning here, honestly, to go ahead and just get this ready. This way, next turn, I can put down Dream Trawler. Yeah, baby. I can't imagine a world where they're actually really interested in, doing anything with my 1/1. Now, if they attack with Selfless Savior, I do think that I'd want to try to get in there and kill it. That way, I can safely kill their Giant Killer. So let's hope they... Oh, okay. And there is some thought, maybe I'm supposed to not block here, but I think I just want to right now, especially with them getting at 2 lands. Let's just get get this out of the way. Clean Doomscar while being able to hold up Omen of the Sun, or Omen of the Sea, is actually really nice. You have met your doom. Now, obviously, because it's Sword of the Realms, they get their Giant Killer back to hand, but there's really nothing they can do with it right now. This ECD is looking very bad, considering they only have 2 lands still. And this is where this deck can just be a little bit awkward. It has answers to things, but it's also just kind of awkward, man. Usher. Okay. I'll take another one of them Doom Scars. Y'all got any more of them Doom Scars? You do. Okay. Nice to know. I think I want both of these. I think I want Doom Scar first. But with that Usher on the battlefield, I'd rather just kind of board wipe them here. Ooh, we can get something different. What do we want here? So we need to get a card we can actually play right now. I think just getting a Baneslayer and playing, like, you know, we go Doomscar here, play Baneslayer next turn. That seems like a fantastic turn to me. Doomscar 2. Even though I'm still, you know, an aggro / mid-range enthusiast here, it does feel pretty good to do board wipes on the other side of the battlefield. They finally hit that 3rd mana now. All Seed of Life's Bounty. And maybe they just equip here, and they equip. Alright, well that's a 3-1. However, this is a 5-5. 5-5 flying, first strike, lifelink. So, good luck with that. That gives them vigilance, but not first strike, which is huge to know. Now, if they do go in here and equip something like a Maul the Skyclaves, that gets pretty rough. Alright, so they do play Maul the Skyclaves. This is awkward because it gives them first strike. I think maybe I just want to trade here because I think my threats are actually better than theirs. And I can play ECD this next turn, exile that Maul, and then that gives me a chance to get my Baneslayer back as a 6/6, which is even better. Yeah, like right now I just don't think they're pressuring enough, so I think we actually make that block there, and I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and drop this Plains down. Again, I can do a few other things here, but I think just ECD right now, taking out that Maul the Skyclaves is pretty huge. They are going to be able to attack us with the Sword of the Realms here, but for now, I think this is the way to go. Still need something that can produce a token for us. Like, obviously, we have this Raven's Warning, but something like a Birth of Melidas would be really nice here. So that's a 3-1. Let's see if they do Sentinel's Eyes now. No Sentinel's Eyes. 13-28. Land for the opponent. They've only got 2 cards left in hand. See what they are. Yikes. And this is what I was saying earlier. Skyclave Apparition just eats Glass Casket alive. And it really makes Glass Casket not as good of an option. So we're actually in a pretty rough spot now. They can do 3, 6, 7, 8. So I think this is where... Do we just play Lukka? No. I think I'll play the Raven's Warning. You know, this gains a little bit of life, though I could Omen of the Sea first also, but I don't think it really matters. Because I can still like play another 2-drop if I draw one. So I think we do this, make a token. Let's go ahead and main phase Omen now, because if I find a Birth of Melidas, I want to play that as well. Just to make sure that I have plenty of blockers coming up, so... Don't want this Omen, but I think I might want this Transmorgify. Nah, I mean, I've got Luke in hand, so it really doesn't do all that much. That's a Temple. We just gotta make sure we don't die here, because between Baneslayer Angel and a Dream Trawler, I think we'll be in a good spot. That was a card I was really hoping they wouldn't have now. So... they can transfer that over there. So that is a 4-1. Vigilance. Okay, they declined that. So they're swinging for 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think we just take it. Takes us down to 4, but 4 is not 0. So, Baneslayer coming down. 6/6 first strike flying lifelink, by the way. Play this Temple. I guess I should play this Temple afterwards if I'm going to play Lukka, right? Oh, I didn't know they could actually switch that like during our combat. That makes it kind of interesting. Like, I guess they're not... It doesn't matter here, but that's actually interesting. That happens every combat. I didn't even really notice that. We send in here at the bird because we're going to Lukka it anyway, so we can at least draw a card and look at what that last card on their hand is. Draw land. Another... Yeah. That's actually kind of scary. Let's go ahead and drop down Lukka now. -2. On the burb. Little bird turns into Dream Trawler, baby. And a neat thing to note here, since we have the Omen of the Sea, if we need to block somewhere, we can buff it up because we'll get to draw a card. So, and now we're getting to a spot where we can just Yorion, flash all this stuff in. We've been sitting real pretty. Because now we're in a spot where maybe like a Ravager Worm could be really good. Though I guess with these Sentinel's Eyes, it's not going to matter all that much. Because they can equip on their Skyclave and their Hallow Blade, and all of those things would get double strike. Sentinel's Eyes. God, that's so good with Halvar. Halvar's 4 mana and a little bit expensive, but man, that effect just pays off so much here. Okay. Their attacks are still really weird, though, because Baneslayer also has first strike, so like if they attack in here with these things, Baneslayer just kills. Like if they attack with Halflar, I absolutely trade with it, and then they don't get that second. I think that's how that works. I don't think they'd actually get that second point of damage or second attack damage kind of thing, because the first strike is already went through. That probably made no sense, but in my head I know what I'm talking about. Let's just see how they attack first, and we'll go from there. They swing him, baby. And you should probably swing your Skyclave Apparition too, homie. That's what I'd do. I do hope that, I mean, I need to get rid of this Halvar, so I do hope they swing with it. Opponent! Thank you. Alright, so they swinging. So yeah, we block the Halvar with the Baneslayer Angel. And we just get a clean trade there, or a clean kill, because Baneslayer has the first strike, so the double strike won't even matter. So here, if I block the Hallow Blade, this is still enough to kill it. Now they can discard that last card and keep it alive, but it won't have double strike anymore. And I think if this works the way I want it to, I do 3 damage to the Hallow Blade. Well, the Hallow Blade would do 4 damage to my Dream Trawler, but then it will no longer have the second part of the first strike, or the double strike, because the Halvar will be dead. So I don't think it'll actually do 8 to my Dream Trawler. I think it just does 4. Somebody in the comments who knows more than me, please correct me on that, because I do need to know that interaction. And I could Omen of the Sea there just to gain a little bit more life, but we just go to 1 anyways. I'd rather save that for a big attack, or, you know, if we just need to hold this up. And also, that last card could be a... Okay, yeah, I think opponent didn't think that through. As I was saying, their stuff would die there. So, hey, we get a win. Let's go. Let's go. Number 2 is against Jonathizzle. That's a name. I like that name. What up? I'm in the Hizzle. My name is Jonathizzle, and I'm here to play some Magic. I'm going to lose, and it will be tragic. If you want more rap from me, make sure to subscribe to my Patreon that does not exist. We're on the draw again. Nothing new. But we can play Triome on 1, Hingegate on 2, either Foretell Doomscar, or Birth of Melitus, or Glass Casket. Alright, Jonathizzle, show me what you got. I like what you got. I want to see what you got. Hello. Maybe he knows me, because I'm, you know, such a big famous YouTuber now. So mono white snow once again, it appears. The Gauntlet. Oh, Faceless Haven. I don't like seeing that one. And that's the start you want right there, is 1 drop into Luminarch Aspirant, swing 2. Yoinkers. The good news is they don't have a Selfless Savior here, so I think with that we definitely just foretell this Doomscar. Need to dodge a Redain here. Redain is insane. What I want to do is just go all out and play a bunch of 1-drops. Go like 1 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop. Or maybe 1 drop, 2 drop. I don't care. 4 damage secured for the opponent. We are already down to 14. Don't Redain me. Season of Hallowblade is also a good card. I think we just got a Doomscar here. There's some thought that maybe right there I'm supposed to just Glass Casket the Hallowed Blade, take my beats for one more turn. But I don't think that's where we're supposed to be here. I think I just make them discard a card. This way they'll already be down to 2 cards in hand. But even now, like, and this is what I was saying about Doomscar not being as good anymore, is if they have a snow-covered plains here, or Faceless Haven, they can just go activate Haven, attack for 7, and then I'm close to being dead next turn. So they activate Haven, so we're going to 7. Opponent! Oh no! Oh no! I feel so bad. We've all been there. We best click on things sometimes. It happens, but oof, that one feels rough. I am so sorry, my friend. What do we even want here? Let's get a blue source. So I think here I'm supposed to Glass Casket, hold up Omen of the Sea. Again, they can activate the Faceless Haven, maybe even attack with it this time, who knows. But if they do, then I just go to 7, and that's their whole turn, so that's actually not that scary. I think for now I just want to Birth Melitis, thin the deck out a little bit, eventually make an 0-4 down here that can, you know, chump a Rune. Hoping to avoid Skyclave Apparition, because again, it's just really good against Glass Casket, but other than that, like, I'm not even that afraid of Redain anymore. We don't really have an answer to it, but it doesn't do a ton. So just don't Skyclave me, bro. I specifically asked you, Jonathizzle, to not Skyclave me, but here we are. Here we are getting Skyclaved. It's alright. Maybe I didn't ask nicely enough. So this is a problem. 0-4 wall, going to come in and do what it can. We have yet to find a single Transmorgify or Lukka have the mana and everything for it. I think here I could play out Mazemine Tome and hold up, draw a card, or Omen of the Sea. I think for here, especially since they can probably attack in with this Faceless Haven, that I just want to be able to cycle my Shark Typhoon, make a 3/3, and trade with their Haven. But even that's not amazing because I got another one. So basically, I've been played. Jonathizzle, you gotta do something. Ooh, they're not attacking with Haven. I like that. So here, I think I just block the Skyclave Apparition now. See what we draw here. The only thing I'm afraid of, and I don't know if these decks play it, ooh, there's Lukka. So that changes things. So now I need to be a little bit more cautious. Usually I would make this block, and then I think I would even block the Hallowed Blade as well. But if they have fight as one, they have a human and a non-human, and it could be a super blowout for us, and I lose both my tokens. With this, I'm okay to take 3 and go down to 8. I'm still going to take 2. Well, shoot, I did get that 2/2 back, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Well, if they did that, though, I wouldn't get the 2/2. So yeah, I think being cautious there was the correct play. Let's see what their follow-up is. No! Jonathizzle, why you gotta do me this way? So now my Lukka costs 7, which is, you know, 1 more mana than what we have right now. Still not a terrible set of turns, though. I still got things to do. Just not the things I want to do. Elspeth, I can cast Elspeth, but that doesn't do a lot. I think here, maybe I just take Yorion into hand and then hold up Omen of the Sun as a chump of Rune. Because Omen of the Sun token especially just chunk blocks Season Hallowed Blade super well as it stands right now. Like, say if they activate and attack and they kind of go all in here, I can throw a 1/1 in front of Hallowed Blade. I can have my Shark eat the Redain if they somehow attack him with that. That'd be kind of stupid. And then my 2/2 and a 1/1 double block of Faceless Haven. Kill it. So I think we're actually in a decent spot now. They had a chance to get us there. They definitely missed out on 4 points of damage no matter what. So we'll see if that comes to bite them in the butt. Can you... Now that one doesn't work the way you think it does, my friend. I know you think, yeah. Sorry, buddy. John Thizzle's a good sport, though. John Thizzle, if you're watching this, it happens, man. I have definitely had turns where I've activated something and just didn't attack with it, or vice versa. I've had turns where I've went like, oh yeah, let me Skyclave Apparition this 8/8 shark, and then, nope. So let's see how much they care about that last card in their hand. Let's gain a little bit of life. I'd like to just draw a land, because I would still like to Jeskai Lukka. Oh, they gave up. Good game, Jonathan Thizzle. Some mistakes are made, but still, it happens. 2-0, baby. Maybe this is the best deck in Standard. Let's go. Alright, game number 3 is against Rulon. On the draw. Let's go. Let's go. So we play Temple here. Don't really need a Plains. Don't need a Plains. I've got the turn 2 Casket. We're probably facing snow again, right? Oh my gosh. Alright, well, I don't know if I usually play Venerable Knight, though. That's a little interesting. I could Glass Casket that now, but I don't really think I want to do that either. I don't really see a situation where I may Valakut Awakening, so maybe I'm just to play this as a land. I could, like, as a one-of, I think Valakut Awakening is actually kind of sweet in this shell. But I could also see a spot where I may want to end up Shadow Soul Smashing down the road, so let's just play this Valakut tap for now. That's a pain. Luminarch is so frustrating sometimes. It's like now I can't really do the Omen of the Sun kind of blocks that I want to do. Do I play Raven's Warning here, or do I hold up Omen of the Sun? If they try to get greedy here, and I'm hoping they try to put these counters on the Knight. That way, if they go to attacks here, well, even if they put it on the Aspirate, I can still play Omen of the Sun and just take it out. And I think that's important here, so. They're still going to hit us for a little bit. It'll only be a net of 1 damage, though, since we gain some life. Omen of the Sun. I don't like that they have a stop there, but we still have to make this double block and hope it works. Aspirant down. If I had a Lukka or Transmorgify in hand, I would have played the Raven's Warning there. Oh my gosh, can we get a Doomscar, please? That's a land. That is the opposite of what we asked for, actually. Let's go ahead and play this Fabled Passage. Just thin that deck out just a wee bit. Though I guess it's really a net nothing since we scratched something to the bottom anyways, so we're just shuffling now, baby. Go ahead and get that red source so I can... Even here, their stuff has 2 butts. Like, this is close to being really nice, though. So... I think for now, I'll just hold up Shark Typhoon to cycle for 2. And kind of just happily be able to trade with their Venerable Knight. Okay. And they actually attack with their Faceless Havens. So here, I could just eat this Fairy Guidemother. Or the Giant Killer. I think we just do the Giant Killer just to make sure it's out of the way. Go to 8. Here, I can Shadow Skull here, kill both of their things, and then we're in an okay spot. Could also Raven's Warning here and play Glass Casket, which is also not bad. And I think that's what we do actually. So this way we make a little blocker, Glass Casket on the Venerable Knight. So even if a Skyclave Apparition comes down now, it's not really doing a lot. And now we have this 2-1 here. But this gives me 2 flyers. This also gives me a way to draw another card on Chapter 2 of the Raven's Warning. So and we still have... Stop. I mean, I think I just take that hit. I don't really care about that. 2 damage. Easy. Sweet swinging. Okay, they just have 2 lands in hand. Alright. We should be okay here, unless I'm just a big old idiot. I probably shouldn't attack with both of those now that I'm thinking about it. I should have just swung them for 1-1, held the 2-2 back. But again, like I'm not super worried about my clock now, unless they just really top deck something super good. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do the Maze Mind. This way I can kind of scry. I really just need to find some kind of Transmorgify or Lukka effect here. So we'll take... Ooh. I forgot all about face save. I'm not gonna lie. I should really not have attacked there last turn. But even if I did hold back my 2/2, they could easily just, you know, just attack with the 5/4, and I can't really block and trade with that. So we go to 1, but it's okay. We're not out of this. We desperately need... Well, actually, Raven's Warning is going to go off here. But it's going to be a turn too late. There's Lukka. So this works out perfect. So now we can draw this. Do I want the Dream Trawler? Baneslayer's a little bit more life, though. So we can get... Okay, the more I think of this, this may have just been a mistake. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us, though. They have one card we don't know about, and the only thing I'm worried about here is there's some chance that this could be a chop down if they top deck that, and chop down will take care of my Angel. In a world where that doesn't happen, though, Baneslayer gains a lot more life, and like one swing with that is just enough to win the game. So. Alright. I lost the game there. That was a very lucky top deck by them, but that was totally avoidable, and if I would have just taken a second longer to think about that, I could have played around that. Alright, last game of the day here is against Jeskai. 2-1 so far. Alright, we get him to play again. Even Stevens. Once again, I think we had Glass Casket on turn 2 like every single game. We'll see if it's another matchup where it could be useful here. Okay, what is his mana right now? Catchery Triumphs, this could be Adventures. This could be Adventures or Team Returns. I only got 4 colors. What spiciness are you doing over there, good sir? Or madam? Ooh, what are you doing? Sneaky, sneaky. Opponent passes the turn. Let's play Birth here. Okay, they don't have counter spells. I guess let's play this playing out so they know about it. I don't know what they're playing. I wish my mana wasn't so awkward. I would have loved to have done something on 2 here. And started getting some of this stuff ready to go. Because like turn 2, Birth, turn 3, Raven's Warning is a pretty good Siona? I have no idea what we're playing. Oh, okay. Now I have an idea what we're playing. A little bit of spice. Glass Casket coming down yet again. And we'll hold up onto the sun here. Or onto the sea. Sea. Just don't apparition me, bro. I wouldn't think a deck with like runes and everything would care about apparitions. I think they're kind of just trying to go hard on their combo and do that. So I'm assuming they have like rune forge. Stop playing Skyclave Apparition. I hate you. Glass Casket's so bad against it. And now they get to do that again. Damn it. We have yet to play against a deck today that did not run Skyclave Apparition. And they play a land. I need a board wipe here, basically. Y'all got any more of them Doomscar babies? Lukka's interesting, but since we already have one, well, we're still going to get to play Lukka here. And gain 2 life. So, turn 5, Dream Trawler, still fine. Dream Trawler still does a lot against their board. But the way their deck's constructed, if nobody's seen this, is they can start popping off and really doing some things. I don't know if they play, I'm assuming they play Setessan Champ and Runeforge Champ if they're in Naya. And Bergie. And if you get that combo going, you can just, like, literally draw almost infinite cards for free. So let's hope we can best them here. So 0-4 Wall turns into 3-5 Dream Trawler. Big booty Dream Trawler. Oh, nice. Thanks. The camaraderie here. Alright. Let's see if we get comboed out. Like right now, I don't really care what they do. We're going to be able to race them with this Dream Trawler. We just have to make sure they don't get a bunch of lifelink and flyers going is like the big thing here. So the rune of life gain Sustenance, maybe? I don't know. Want to avoid that one. Want to avoid Setessan Chump. More like Setessan Chump, am I right? I gotta quit commentating this kind of stuff because I'm just calling everything here and it happens and I don't like it. Alright, so what they going to do to my Dream Trawler? That's annoying. That's annoying just because I think I know why they did it. Obviously I can get this hexproof, so like my Dream Trawler is still gonna be okay. But that allows them to tap that down and attack my Lukka cleanly. Which sucks because I had a Raven's Warning in hand, so I could have right away just made another Dream Trawler. So, that's an issue. Alright, take me home, Dream Trawler. Okay, we'll just do this the hard way. We'll just do this the hard way and hardcast our Dream Trawlers. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I think we just hardcast this. We're at 27 life, so shocking this in doesn't mean much. I was kind of hoping to save that. Like, we're already close to having the 7 mana anyways. But I think you just have a hard time passing up on 2 Dream Trawlers. That's going to be pretty hard for them to come back from. But, as I said, like, I play in this deck. I'm not really interacting with them. So, like, this is one matchup where they can just go crazy and really, really punish us. Runeforge Champ. So now their runes will just cost 1 generic mana, so they can play 2 of them right now. Rune of Flight means they get a chump blocker. God, this is going to be bad. You can just pass the turn, opponent. Okay, so Rune of Speed. Oh, and see when it makes the war. That's actually really cool. I respect it. We're still in a good position though. We have these 2 Dream Trawlers that can swing for a lot of damage in the air. That Rune of Flight can allow them to chump block, but hopefully we can just get into a place where we can kill them. Also, if we happen to draw an ECD or a Glass Casket, just taking all that kind of stuff off of them is huge. So, but this is going to be a problem real fast. Like already, they play one more thing on the Setessan Champ, and they can just swing with it. So I'm really hoping they just, I don't even want to say it because I keep calling this stuff, but don't draw the white rune. Don't draw the white rune. It's fine. It's fine. Opponent's popping off, dude. Well, they can only swing with that. They gain 5 here, go back to 20. Can we draw 7 cards this turn? No. Alright, opponent goes to discard. Lukka doesn't really do much right here. Okay, so we got some 4/5s. And I think we have to swing here. I think we can't just hold back with these because that's the Setessan Champ's going to get so huge. No draw things right now. Okay, we just get another. All the hardcast Dream Trawlers. So that is 12 damage in the air. We can take them down to 8. Despite how it may look right now with them being at 8 and us at 31, we're actually in a very bad spot right now. So I think I got to play the Raven's Warning here, because I'm going to have to hope to go get a Masker Worm and hopefully pick off some of their small stuff from there, like at least make the board a little smaller. Or Kogla to fight something if their stuff's still in range. I just don't know, man. Like, we're in a real bad spot right here. Timer is going down here because opponent is just thinking exactly how they're going to kill me. Putting flying on their lifelink trample Setessan Champ that just won't quit growing is that's a way to do it. Maybe they milled themselves. This having trample means my little burb can't even block it. We may fast forward through some of this. I feel like there's going to combo off and kill this. Let's just skip forward a little bit here. In editing, let's go! As you can see, we are in a lot of trouble. We're at 35 life, but they have 11-13 flying, trample, lifelink, and a 6/6 lifelink and trample. So basically, we're in a lot of trouble here. We get a 2/2 back though. That's pretty sick, right? And like we're just not going to have enough time. We're not going to have enough time to do this Ravens Warning shenanigans here. So I think we actually just lose. But we'll see what happens here. Don't feel good about this one. All right, opponent has now decided to discard 5 cards. They also had an Enigmatic Incarnation in there, which is a fantastic card. We need Doomscar or Bust here. Dance of the Mance, maybe? Alright, so Dance doesn't really do a lot here. Our only hope at this point is that we board wipe them. And even then, like they've accumulated so many cards, I don't know if it really matters at this point. So let's attack in, draw 2 cards. That is not Doomscar. That is not Doomscar either, Jesus. Well, hopefully the last card we hit off this, I'm assuming they just jump block the Transcendent Envoy here. Alright, we got him down to 19. We're at 19, or sorry, we're at 25. Alright, so we just draw 3 lands in a row there. Yep, there's nothing we can do here, right? Yeah, good game, opponent. That was a spicy one. 2-2. Let's take a look at the deck list one more time. Alright, y'all. So we went 2-2 in the Mono White Gauntlet. Honestly, I think this deck is actually... I mean, it's not meta or anything like that, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Even that game I lost against Mono White, where they had the they top decked that Giant Killer Chop Down. I really should have played around that. Now looking back at it, I could have just kept Dream Trawler, got my Dream Trawler. That way, it would have stayed out of Chop Down range, and I still had a blocker back to stay alive. So maybe that was the wrong call there. Even though it's still a pretty lucky top deck by them, that's one of the things that I, as a player, need to get better about thinking to back. And if you're playing these kind of things. Sometimes you need to think, I know how I can win this game, but how can I lose this game? And choosing Baneslayer over Dream Trawler did put me in a situation where, hey, Chop Down is a live card against this card, or against this card, it just doesn't do anything when we need it to. So hey, that's part of the learning process there. Naya Runes, that was the matchup. That was something. Oh, he lost it. But hey, I have fun with this deck. It's definitely a very interesting one. I wouldn't recommend crafting this unless you just really want to play it. But it's definitely a fun one, so I enjoyed it. Hope you all enjoyed it as well. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you next time.
Let's go.